What is up, friends? Good morning and greetings. Welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and frequently deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality, to your health, to your well-being, and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day for you on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 27 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and high blood pressure and obesity and skin diseases like acne and psoriasis and eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that a miracle, this healing and renewing system is really nothing more than business as usual. It's just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, you've got a health challenge, your loved one has a health challenge that you want help with, you want to help reverse your health challenges, your loved one's health challenges, workmates' health challenges, you want to get off your prescription drugs, we are here to help you. Our number is 855-660-4261. If you have a success story you'd like to share, if you want to contribute to the conversation, 855-660-4261. Likewise, if you have questions about the longevity products, the ones I take and the ones I recommend, 855-660-4261 is our number on the Bright Side. It's your number on the Bright Side as well. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products, head over to brightsideben.com. We have a shopping cart up with all the longevity products you hear advertised on the program, including the Beyond Tangy Tangerine Multivitamin Mineral Complex Powder that so many folks have experienced wonderful results with. It's only $50 a canister. It's loaded with nutrients. It's a cornucopia of nutrients, as I like to say, potassium and chromium and zinc and selenium. It's got bioflavonoids and amino acids, B vitamins, vitamin A, and the fat-soluble vitamins for $50 a canister. What are you waiting for, folks? Give it a shot. You'll find out all about it at brightsideben.com. Or you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. Ask them about joining the Brightside Ben team as well for a one-time $10 fee. You can have yourself a longevity business. You can get all the benefits associated, all the tax benefits associated with having a business. That includes writing off part of your home office, writing off your product, writing off samples, writing off gas for your car if you're driving to the post office to mail samples. All the benefits, the tax benefits of having a business are yours for a one-time $10 fee. And if you ask the folks at 866-735-2470 about it, they can tell you all about starting a longevity business as well as purchasing any of the longevity products you hear us talk about on the Bright Side. Head over to my blog, pharmacistben.com, if you want my take on the omega-3 study that came out. We're talking about vitamin A today, and I also wrote an article a couple days ago about vitamin A. And let's see what else I want to tell you here. Sign up for the newsletter as well. We got a newsletter that we're going to be doing. You can sign up for it at pharmacistben.com. Okay, we are talking about my all-time favorite vitamin, bodybuilding, bone building, anabolic vitamin, vitamin alpha, vitamin A. Vitamin A, the quintessential building vitamin. Considering that this thing is so important for anabolism, building, it should come as no surprise that this key fatty vitamin has lots of skin health benefits. In fact, vitamin A is probably the most important of the vitamins for keeping your skin young and beautiful and healthy. And in fact, many skin health issues are associated with vitamin A deficiency. Vitamin A deficiency is a dermatologist's dream come true, a dermatologist's billing dream come true. That's because there's lots of skin health issues that are associated with vitamin A deficiency, including and especially acne, which is probably the most troublesome and certainly the most common of all skin conditions. And you don't have to have full-blown acne to be dealing with vitamin A deficiency-induced skin problems. You could have mild acne. You could have milia. You could have little tiny blemishes or little tiny whiteheads. All of these are associated with vitamin A deficiency. In fact, almost every single skin health issue, including accelerated aging, has some kind of vitamin A deficiency component. Dermatologists get rich on vitamin A deficiency, like all doctors get rich on vitamin deficiencies. If your cardiologist gets rich on vitamin C deficiency and B-complex deficiency, your gynecologist gets rich on magnesium deficiency and EFA deficiency, and your dermatologist gets rich on vitamin A deficiency. Not that there's anything wrong with getting rich, but they shouldn't be getting rich on our nutritional deficiencies. The medical model loves nutritional deficiency because that's how they get their clients and patients. That's how they make their money. And as those of you who have been listening to this program for any length of time know, or seen my videos or been to my presentations, if I have learned anything over the last 30 years of practicing pharmacy, it is this. The vast majority, if not all, health issues that we deal with in this country and around the world are nothing more than plain old nutritional deficiencies, which means no matter what the heck your health condition is, you have a powerful healing modality at your disposal that has nothing to do with the medical model, has nothing to do with a doctor, has nothing to do with drugs, has nothing to do with how we usually take care of our health conditions. And this is 30 years of experience talking to you when I say that. So vitamin A, in addition to being the ultimate quintessential building vitamin, is the ultimate quintessential skincare and cosmetic ingredient as well. Bodybuilding, anabolism, building tissue, and beautiful skin go hand in hand. When we look at somebody's skin, what our subconscious mind is really looking at is health. We are constantly scanning for people, scanning at people or scanning with people, looking at people, scanning for their health. We want to see health. When we look at for beauty, what we're really looking for is health. This is why people with fake, nice skin don't look so good. Skin that's really not healthy, that's been fixed artificially, either with paint, i.e. makeup, or plastic surgery. Have you ever seen somebody with a facelift who had really crappy old skin, but now they got a facelift? It just doesn't look right. Or maybe they got really crappy old skin, but they got Botox. It just doesn't look right. It looks like something's wrong. Facelifts really don't look good most of the time, but the ones that look best are done on younger, healthier skin. What we are really attracted to, what we find beautiful in somebody's skin, what makes skin attractive is health and building and anabolism, what I call in the black. The body's always in the red or in the black, net in the red or net in the black. Net in the red means the body is breaking down faster than it's building up. Net in the black means that it's building up faster than it's breaking down. And we want our bodies and we want our skin. And when we're looking at other people's skin, we want to see skin that is in the black, that it's net anabolic. We want our skin to look like it's 19 years old again because that's when we are maximally anabolic. Actually, little kids are even more anabolic, and that's why if you look at a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old skin, it just looks amazing. If you got a kid at home, a 4-, 5-, 6-year-old kid, look at his skin. It looks amazing because it's net in the black, because it's anabolic, because it's building. In fact, their whole body looks amazing because it's net anabolic, because it's in the black. That's why we can't stop looking at little kids. If you have a little kid at home, you stare at your little kid, you're amazed. His body just looks so vital and so robust and so healthy, and his skin is so plump and so full and so filled with chi, with life force, with blood. All of that is a sign of anabolism, a sign of building, a sign of wellness. Beautiful skin is a sign that the body is in a healthy building mode, and that's what we find attractive. We're attracted to that look because it's the look of health. It reflects health. It's real health. It is health. Beautiful skin is health. Truly beautiful skin is beautiful because it is the epitome of health no matter how old you are. and there's wonderful nutritional strategies you can get to achieve that. We'll talk about that when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back after this.
Hi, my name is Scott Fuchs, teacher and rowing coach for over 14 years. I was sluggish, overweight, on prescription drugs, and only 30-something. Fortunately, I was referred to Dr. Z, and happy to say Dr. Z's all-natural protocols over a consistent course resolved my health issues. I'm in the best shape of my life, and most importantly, on 0 medications.
I'm Dr. Stanowski, author of Evology, trained as a primary care physician, surgical manipulation under anesthesia, expert in nutrition, diet, weight loss, immune system, and I specialize in chiropractic. My 15 years of professional experience has taught me the 4 keys to vibrant health: a balanced musculoskeletal system, an integrated nervous system, a flowing lymphatic system, and a body filled with over 90 essential nutrients. This has been a secret too long. Actualize your potential, reverse disease. Call me, Dr. Z, 201-945-1177, 201-945-1177, evolveyourself.com.
Gold. If you listen to the radio, watch TV, or surf the net, you're hearing about gold. Eventually you will ask yourself, is gold right for me? The answer might surprise you. We protect ourselves and our families from many things. Do you have medical insurance? Is your home insured? Do you carry life insurance? How about financial insurance? If you own gold, then the answer is yes. If you don't own gold, the question is, why don't you have financial insurance? We put our faith in things we trust. Do you trust the dollar? Do you trust the economy? Do you trust the government? Gold has always been something you can trust. For thousands of years, people have put their faith in gold. Where will you put your faith? Now is the time to protect yourself and your family. Call Midas Resources today at 1-800-686-2237, extension 242. 1-800-686-2237, extension 242. And ask for Jim Parker. Let me help you get started today. 1-800-686-2237, extension 242.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, listen carefully. Sweeping changes to IRS policies will help more people than ever eliminate their tax debts once and for all. And now, thanks to Dan Pilla, you can get the tax help you need to end your tax nightmare.
Hi, I'm Dan Pilla. I've helped thousands of people reduce or eliminate tax debts they couldn't pay. And after more than 30 years of experience dealing with the IRS, I can tell you there's no such thing as a hopeless tax case. With the IRS's new policies, it's easier than ever to put your tax debt behind you once and for all. Call now at 800-346-6829 to learn how I can help you. You know your IRS debt will not go away by itself, but you don't have to live in fear anymore. Call 800-346-6829. Learn how I can help you eliminate wage and bank levies, release tax liens, and negotiate a settlement with the IRS that will put your tax nightmare behind you forever. Call 800-34-NO-TAX or go to my website, taxhelponline.com. That's taxhelponline.com.
Hi, this is Steve Sanchez, and based on a recent study, it was found that 57 million Americans had legal issues over the last 12 months, but only 60% of those studied sought out the services of a lawyer. Why? In a nutshell, affordability. Well, my friends at Legal Shield have created a solution that can help you not if, but when you need an attorney. For as little as $17 per month, Legal Shield will provide you unlimited access to qualified attorneys at an accomplished law firm for advice and counsel on legal issues, no matter how serious or trivial. For over 40 years and with 1.4 million families across North America, Legal Shield can help you, the loyal GCN listener. Representatives are standing by now to answer your questions, so call them now at 1-855-340-SAVE. That's 1-855-340-7283, or visit them at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com.
The GCN Radio Network, providing the world with hard-hitting talk radio. GCN. Great talk radio starts here.
We're back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for joining us, friends. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific, 10 to 11 Central, 24/7 on the archive page, brightsideben.com. We got a shopping cart up at brightsideben.com with all the longevity products that you hear us talk about on the program. If you're interested in purchasing any products, you can head over to the upper left-hand corner of the page and check out our shopping cart, or you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. And make sure you ask them about joining the Brightside Ben team for a one-time $10 fee. You can start a longevity business and make some money selling longevity products, or just get your products at the wholesale price. Okay. Vitamin A, vitamin alpha, beautiful skin, they all go together. This is such an important point because Americans spend tens of billions of dollars on anti-aging skincare products that for the most part do zippo, zilch, nada to build beautiful skin. If I could pick just one obvious and egregious example, there's a company that's out there. I got a call. I actually got 2 calls on this company yesterday. I get calls periodically. It's a multi-level company, and they're doing a heck of a job marketing their skincare. It's a company that found this flower. I'm not even going to tell you what this company is because it's not the point. But this company found a medicinal flower, and this flower produces a kind of poison substance, medicine/poison substance, and they built an entire multi-level company around an extract of this plant. And according to the people who are selling this stuff, and according to their website, it's so amazing. You rub this stuff on, you get, they show you pictures, before and after pictures, where you have the shots of wrinkly skin on the left, and on the right-hand side, after they've used this product for a little bit, now all of a sudden their skin is 10 to 15 years smoother, and it's because of this magical plant extract. And that all sounds amazing. You just rub this cream on with this magical plant extract, and all of a sudden your skin is wonderful, 15 years younger. If you look at the pictures, I'm not kidding you, it's amazing. And that's all well and good. Nothing wrong with that. The problem is it doesn't work because it can't work. And yes, you may get the pictures and the studies talk about how you improve the appearance. They don't say anything happens biochemically, mind you, but they say the appearance is improved, and that could very well be. But folks, this is just superficial effects. When it comes to creating changes in the skin, there is no medicine in the world, whether it's a prescription drug or whether it's a medicine from a plant, that can work. At best, what you can get is some kind of maybe some inflammation or some blood flow or some fluid flow, and you'll get a little bit fluffier, a little bit of a puffier skin. So it looks like your skin is looking nicer and better, but the fact of the matter is, if you're wrinkling, your body is degrading. Wrinkles are osteoporosis of the skin. And you're not going to get any bigger, stronger, healthier bones by rubbing a cream on your bones. So why the heck would you think that by rubbing a cream on your skin, you're going to get bigger, healthier skin, stronger, more vital skin? Now, there's 2 exceptions to this. There's 2 amazing ingredients. Actually, there's 3 amazing ingredients that can actually build connective tissue, which is what we're talking about with anti-wrinkles. And guess what? One of them is vitamin A. But save for vitamin A and save for 2 other ingredients, which we'll tell you about here in a bit, you can't change connective tissue, which is where wrinkles are located in the bottom of underneath your epidermis, underneath the surface of the skin, by using a skincare product. And folks, the skincare world is filled to the brim with baloney and crapola and marketing and lies. And I've been in the business for 30 years. I know all about it. I go to an ingredient show once or twice a year where they show you the latest ingredients for skincare products. And I love chemistry. I am a chemistry junkie, so I go to these shows. But folks, at all of these shows, every time I go, and I go once or twice a year to these shows, there is not one single ingredient that's going to make a difference in your skin, with, again, the very, very important and notable exceptions of vitamin A and 2 other ingredients, which we'll be telling you about here in the next day or 2. You cannot legitimately, truly, honestly correct the breakdown of the skin without correcting the breakdown of the body. Ladies, do you hear this? You guys are spending billions of dollars. You are wasting your money spending billions of dollars, tens of billions of dollars a year in this country, hundreds of billions of dollars around the world to try to build tissue when building tissue is not a topical issue. Building tissue is not a skincare product issue. If you're wrinkling, you've got osteoporosis of the skin. Osteoporosis and wrinkles go hand in hand. Wrinkles and breakdown of the body go hand in hand. Wrinkled, saggy skin, loose skin is osteoporosis of the skin. This is so important because we're so hypnotized into addressing the medical model targets, the symptoms, rather than the cause. We don't even know what the cause means. I talked to a gal a couple of nights ago, and I was telling her that she had a skin condition, And I was telling her that her skin condition was a symptom, not the cause. And the first thing she said, well, is it my adrenal glands? Is it because I have adrenal fatigue? Adrenal fatigue is another symptom. The body breaks down generically, and no matter what your health condition is, whether it's wrinkles or whether it's heart disease or whether it's cancer or whether it's acne, it's because your body is breaking down and it's in survival mode. Remember, there's two ways the body operates. The body operates either in survival mode or thrival mode. That means the body is either focusing on survival or it's focusing on thrival, on thriving. Now, where do you suppose anti-wrinkling, where do you suppose health, where do you suppose vitality, where do you suppose robustness and vigor and a joie de vivre, a joy for life and a healthy appearance and non-wrinkles and beautiful skin, do you think they're a survival matter or are they a thrival matter? Well, of course they're not a survival matter. Survival is when you're running from a saber-toothed tiger, and the last thing your body needs to worry about is wrinkles when it's running from a saber-toothed tiger. When we are not as healthy as we want to be, when we are not as healthy as we should be, when we are not as healthy as we could be, when we are dealing with any health challenge, we're dealing with a body that's in survival mode. And survival mode means breakdown mode. And survival mode and breakdown mode leads to more inflammation, which leads to more survival mode, which leads to more inflammation, which leads to more disease, which leads to more breakdown, which leads to more survival mode, and you get this great cycle of degeneration, and this is the fundamental cause of all diseases and all breakdowns, including wrinkles and accelerated aging, which are, while not a disease, are certainly a breakdown. So what does this have to do with vitamin A? Everything. Vitamin A is the quintessential building substance. Beauty is building. Beauty is about building tissue, and vitamin A is the ultimate building vitamin. Vitamin A is beauty because vitamin A is building. The ultimate building vitamin. All the markers of anabolism, that is building, all of them are increased, upregulated, turned on by vitamin A. The raison d'etre, the reason for existing of a cell, is to produce protein, and vitamin A is how it gets done. Vitamin A turns on the production of protein. Fibers like collagen, the absorption of vitamins, of other nutrients that are involved in building is upregulated by vitamin A too. For example, zinc, which is the primary or one of the primary anabolic minerals, building minerals. Zinc is key for building. Zinc deficiency shows up as failure to thrive in kids. Zinc deficiency shows up as dwarfism. Zinc deficiency shows up as poor healing. Zinc deficiency shows up, like vitamin A deficiency shows up, as accelerated aging, and vitamin A is one of the most important key players in improving the absorption of zinc. If you're deficient in vitamin A, you're going to be deficient in zinc as well. Oh yeah, steroid hormones, pregnenolone, DHEA, testosterone, all the building hormones, again, upregulated by vitamin A. All right, so much more to talk about here. Touch on a little bit more about vitamin A when we come back from a break, then we'll take your calls. 855-660-40.
Wouldn't it be nice to have one product that replaces more than 10, saving you space, time, and money? HempUSA.org has a complete full-spectrum vitamin mineral detox formulation called Micro Plant Powder Gold. Micro Plant Powder Gold contains 101 vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and iodine. Has a 100-year shelf life and is a perfect addition to any storage shelter. Make Micro Plant Powder Gold your choice. Call 888-910-4367 or visit HempUSA.org today.
HempUSA.org has a revolutionary wonder food for detoxing the body and rebuilding the immune system. Microplant powder can help unclog arteries and soften heart valves while removing heavy metals, virus, fungus, bacteria, and parasites. Plus, it cleans and purifies the blood, lungs, stomach, and colon. Keep your body clean with Microplant powder. Order today at 888-910-4367 or visit HempUSA.org.
Are you still a traditional smoker? Now experience a new lifestyle and try vaping with e-cigarettes by LeSig. Imagine no ashes, stains, nasty smell, or coughing and hacking. With LeSig e-cigarettes' revolutionary microelectronic technology, rechargeable battery, and unique replaceable cartridge, you'll get all the benefits and satisfaction of smoking without the hazards. Choose your taste from a wide variety of our new American-made vape-free e-liquids at LeSig.com. And LeSig smokes the competition. reputation by serving thousands of worldwide customers with real people customer service, fast, free, same-day shipping, and a 30-day warranty and satisfaction guarantee. So are you ready for a new vaping lifestyle? Then call 870-518-4307. That's 870-518-4307. Or visit LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com. LeSig e-cigarettes for today's modern smoker.
Got a simple question for you. Can you sell? Yes? Okay. Can you sell the intangible? If yes, and you'd like to work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, with no overtime, no weekends, if you're passionate about not closing sales, but about opening relationships, if you truly have a desire to serve global clients who need your advertising expertise, and you're local to the Twin Cities and Burnsville, are hardworking, self-driven, with experience in sales, marketing, or advertising, are personable and a whiz on the phone, GCN wants to talk with you right now. GCN, the Genesis Communications Network, is one of the largest independent talk radio networks in the world, and we're hiring right now. We offer benefits and an excellent commission structure. Experience preferred, but we'll train the right person. Is that you? Submit your resume today to advertise@gcnlive.com. Again, that's advertise@gcnlive.com. Come work with the Genesis Communications Network, an equal opportunity employer.
Ouch! My back is out again.
Hi, Dr. Ortman with Wellspring Spinal Care. If you're experiencing neck, mid, or lower back pain, this information is for you. One of the complaints that I hear is patients receive their typical adjustment, only having to repeat them as the pain returns. Putting the bones back in place is only half of the battle. At Wellspring Spinal Care, we have the entire solution. We use the NUCA approach, utilizing three-dimensional x-rays and gentle touch technology to deliver specific correction. We then design a custom nutritional supplement program which provides essential nutrients targeting the areas of concern. With a NUCA approach and proper nutrition, you'll be on your way to a faster and more permanent recovery. To get you on the road to wellness, visit drortman.com. That's drortman.com. Or call us today, 952-303-9124. That's 952-303-9124. Wellspring Spinal Care, chiropractic done right.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
America's #1 source for independent talk radio for over a decade. We are the GCN Radio Network.
We're back on the bright side and talking about building tissue, bodybuilding, vitamin A, zinc. Bodybuilding meaning not just bodybuilding like an athlete would bodybuild or a weightlifter would bodybuild, but bodybuilding meaning building a body, building organs, building tissue, and building the skin. And when it comes to building tissue and building the skin, nothing is more important than vitamin A. And by the way, if you are an athlete and you are a bodybuilder and you are a weightlifter, you got to make sure you're taking vitamin A and you got to make sure you're using vitamin A containing foods. One of the problems associated with vitamin A is that it's very difficult for the body to process. It's one of the more difficult nutrients for the body to absorb. It requires a healthy liver. It requires bile, which is the body's fat-dissolving substance. And if you have a gallbladder missing, you're really at serious risk for vitamin A deficiency, and that means problems building tissue. And we will continue talking about vitamin A and anabolism in the skin, and then we'll talk about topical use of vitamin A, because it is one of the topical ingredients that is very important for the skin. For the most part, skincare ingredients aren't going to do much to build healthy tissue. But there are some exceptions, and vitamin A is one of those exceptions. And by the way, when we talked about transdermal penetration a couple of weeks ago, getting the material into the body through the skin, I said that the skin is a barrier. It doesn't really accept things as readily as you might think. When you read on the internet, you read stuff about how, everything you put on the skin gets absorbed. And I said a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about DMSO, how not everything that you put on the skin gets absorbed. In fact, very little of what you put on the skin gets absorbed. So I got a bunch of letters, and I mean a bunch of letters, from people asking me about, well, what about nicotine patches, and what about progesterone cream? And truly, those things do get absorbed to a certain extent, to a small extent, and I didn't mean to say nothing gets absorbed through the skin, but I meant to say it's very difficult for things to get absorbed through the skin. Using pharmaceutical techniques, using solvents and ingredients like DMSO, and using patches, you can indeed get stuff into the lower areas or into the blood through the skin. On the other hand, vitamin A is one of those few ingredients that actually is accepted into the lower levels of the skin. In fact, using vitamin A topically can not only allow you to access the lower levels of the skin, but it can actually allow you to access the cells that make the protein that keep you from wrinkling. And that is a very important point, and that's why, in my opinion, everybody should be using a specific type of vitamin A cream after the age of, say, 28 or 30 in order to prevent and even reverse the formation of wrinkles. Vitamin A cream in a specific form can prevent and indeed even reverse wrinkles once they already form. Some of you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, we will continue this discussion tomorrow as we move on talking about vitamin A, bodybuilding, tissue building, all as it regards osteoporosis. You notice we haven't even mentioned calcium yet. Vitamin A, probably even more important. Using vitamin A, probably even more important than using calcium to build bones. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You are listening to The Bright Side. Our number 855-660-4261. Time to hit the phones. Let us go to California. Welcome, Jane, to The Bright Side. What's going on, Jane? How you doing?
Good. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. Thanks for calling. What's going on?
So I just got diagnosed with hypothyroidism.
Okay.
The doctor recommended
Synthroid.
Levothyroxine.
That's generic Synthroid. Dude, what's going on here? All right, let's talk Synthroid. All right, first of all, ask any pharmacist and they'll tell you it is one of the lamest drugs on the planet. It's very difficult to get the dose right with Synthroid, and anybody on Synthroid or levothyroxine or Cytomel, or there's a whole bunch of different types of levothyroxine, will tell you that they got to get their doses adjusted regularly, because it's very difficult to create a hormone substance that's going to work with something like the thyroid in a drug format or in a medicine format. The vast majority, 80, 85%, maybe even 90% of hypothyroidism is due to something called Hashimoto's thyroid. Did you ever hear of that term, Hashimoto's? Did the doctor, did he tell you that?
Yeah.
He said you have Hashimoto's? Did he say that, Jane?
Yes.
Okay. Hashimoto's thyroid is the most, by far, the majority of most hypothyroid conditions is a condition called Hashimoto's thyroid, which is an autoimmune disease. Now, I don't know how long you've been listening to this program, so excuse me for repeating myself if you've heard it a million times, because I've said it a million times. If you haven't, if you're new, listen up, because this is one of the most important things that we talk about. The immune system is the digestive system. 80% of immunity, we said this yesterday, say it every day pretty much, 80% of your immune system is located in the digestive system. So if you have any immune condition, including Hashimoto's and including hypothyroidism, you have a digestive condition almost by definition. I say almost because some of the immune system is located in the skin and some of the immune system is located in the respiratory tract and the rest is scattered throughout the body. But the vast majority of your immunity is in the digestive system, which makes sense because the immune system is the defense system. And how is it that things get into the body? Mostly through food. So for Hashimoto's, for all hypothyroid, you have to correct digestive issues. Now here's the really interesting thing. When the thyroid breaks down, when you go into hypothyroidism, the digestive system will slow down, and this will further compromise an autoimmune condition, causing more thyroid problems, causing more digestive problems, causing more thyroid problems, causing more digestive problems, and you end up with this vicious cycle that just spirals downward out of control. So Jane, my dear, you know you have a digestive issue, right? You got something going on in your digestive system. If you don't, you got to find it. You got constipation more than likely, slow, sluggish bowels. You may have heartburn. You may have some kind of bloating or cramping or discomfort. Does this sound familiar at all, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you know, I'm not psychic, and this isn't a psychic show. This isn't a show where we tell you your future, and I'm not a psychic guy. I'm just a regular old, plain old healthcare professional. But I've seen this so many times. When you have a thyroid problem, you got an immune problem, which means a digestive problem. So first and foremost, forget the Synthroid. It isn't going to help. It may help you a little bit, but you're going to end up being a ward of the state. This is a problem with drugs, by the way. Even if they do work, you end up being a ward of the medical model. You end up being a slave to your pharmacist, your pharmacy, your insurance company, your doctor. Does this sound good to you, Jane? Do you want to be a slave? Of course not. This is what they want you to be. And when we tell you to take your thyroid out or they tell you to take your gallbladder out, that just guarantees that forevermore you will be locked into being a slave of the medical model. And whose interest is that? In whose interest is that? Not yours. It's in your doctor's interest, maybe, because he gets to collect a check. It's in your drug company's interest because they get to collect a check. It's in your pharmacies and pharmacists and insurance companies' interest. It's in everybody's interest but yours. We have a healthcare system that forgot about the patient. We got a healthcare system that cares about everybody but the sick person. We got a healthcare person that cares about everything but health. So what you got to do is you want to focus on the digestive system. Number one, eliminate problem foods. The biggest culprits when it comes to the thyroid, any digestive problem, are legumes, which means beans and peanuts, peas. Anything that's in the legume family can mess up the thyroid or mess up the digestive system. Soy, by the way, is a big, big thyroid problem. Grains can mess up the digestive system. Eggs can do it. Dairy can do it. Basically, what you want to do is you want to look for your symptoms, your constipation, your bloating, whatever it is, and then see if you can associate it to problem foods, foods that you ate within the last few hours, and then eliminate those foods. Next, get on a probiotic supplement. Not an option with hypothyroidism. By the way, bacteria in the gut activate thyroid hormone. You have two kinds of thyroid hormone. You got weak thyroid hormone, or some people say inactive, and then you got strong thyroid hormone, active. By the way, Synthroid is the weak, the inactive thyroid hormone. Levothyroxine is. Hang tight, Jane. We'll finish up when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back after this.
Many Americans suffer from digestive problems, often totally unaware they're not absorbing essential nutrients from foods and supplements. Dr. Peter Glidden is aware of the importance of healing a damaged digestive system.
Now, the product that I'm going to talk about today, Mackey Plus, and it is a combination of a superfruit, the Mackey berry, and aloe vera juice. Now, aloe vera is a very interesting nutritional supplement to talk about because aloe vera, you know, it's the stuff that you put on your skin if you get a burn. And, man, it really knocks down the pain, the inflammation of the burn, and facilitates healing. Well, guess what? It does the same thing internally that it does externally to burns.
To soothe and heal your digestive system, order Mackey Plus today by calling 855-347-3696. That's 855-347-3696. Or on the web at fireyourmdnow.com. That's fireyourmdnow.com.
When you need it the most, will your generator, power equipment, or vehicle be ready? Gas and diesel fuels go bad quickly when stored, and more than half of generator failures during disasters occur as a result of expired fuel. PRI Fuel Stabilizers keep your fuel fresh for when you need it most. Nuclear power stations, emergency service providers, and ships at sea rely on PRI Fuel Stabilizers. And you can too. Call 888-776-9373 or visit PRIproducts.com to find the dealer nearest you.
If you want to approach companies with your invention, the first step is to secure your patent rights. We are Russ Weinzimmer and Associates, a national law firm dedicated to helping you get strong protection for your invention. Already selling a product based on your invention? There may still be time to lock in your rights. Just call us at 800-621-3654 for your confidential free consultation, or visit strategicpatentlaw.com. That's strategicpatentlaw.com.
There are those curious about Bitcoins and those using and making money with Bitcoins. What are Bitcoins? A Bitcoin is the first decentralized currency that can be easily transferred from person to person over the Internet. No bank needed. This means lower fees, and accounts can never be frozen, limited, or closed. You are in control of your money. And the best part? You can start earning and making money with Bitcoins right away. No computer or expertise is required to earn money with Bitcoins, and a growing number of merchants now accept Bitcoins. Plus, they're easily exchanged for dollars, euros, and more. Learn more about the easiest, cheapest, most profitable way to enter the Bitcoin market and get paid every 2 weeks by one of the fastest growing Bitcoin miners in the world at cloudhashing.com. Just like it sounds, cloudhashing.com. That's cloudhashing.com. We mine your business.
Great news, pure water lovers. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has a special discount offer for all GCN listeners. You can't do better than a Big Berkey for economy. For only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. There's none better than a Big Berkey for emergency preparedness as a backup water source. And you just can't beat a Big Berkey to remove dangerous chlorine, all types of fluoride, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy byproducts from municipal water. Berkey water filter systems are even powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. For the gold standard in water filters, get a Big Berkey at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And all GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. For details, call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Are you tired of searching for great talk radio?
Something more important.
Search no more. We are the GCN Radio Network.
All right, welcome back. Jane in California. We're talking about the thyroid. Jane, you there, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
All right, so focus on the digestive system. Job number one, use liquid nutrients. Get on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. It's not specific for the thyroid, but it'll give you a nice, big, healthy dose of liquid nutrition. You have your gallbladder?
Yes.
No. Yes, you got your gallbladder. Good deal. Get yourself on vitamin A. Very important for thyroid hormone, important for all the building processes. By the way, if you're hypothyroid, you're at very serious risk for accelerated aging, and that means pretty much any kind of health condition you can name. So it's very important you get this thing straightened out. Vitamin A is important for the manufacturing of thyroid hormone. So is selenium. I'd be using the OPC selenium around 400 or so micrograms a day, 400 to 600 micrograms a day of the OPC selenium. Also get yourself on iodine. That's a must-have for the thyroid, but it's also a must-have for the entire glandular system, especially the pineal gland, by the way, which is an important structure in the brain. I'd be using iodoral, which is a very nice form of iodine, or generic iodoral, if you could find that, around 12.5 milligrams a day. That's way more than the RDA, by the way. The B complex is very important. You'll get that in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. And then make sure that you're just doing general digestive support supplements. Lecithin after meals, apple cider vinegar after meals, the ultimate enzymes from Youngevity after all your meals. And then also the probiotics are very important. The Nightly Essence probiotic is my favorite, and that's a Youngevity product. If you don't want to use that one, look for a probiotic supplement that's got 80 billion units, or try to find 80. I don't think there's any that have 80 billion units, but get one that's got 15 or 20 billion units and take 3 or 4 of those a day, or 5. It doesn't really matter. You can't overdose on them. And use fermented foods as well, especially fermented cabbage and cabbage soup. Anything you can do to soothe the digestive system is going to improve the health of the thyroid, and then focus on building nutrients like vitamin A and also zinc, by the way. 50 milligrams of zinc would be helpful in addition to iodine and the B complex and selenium. Okay, ma'am? Does that help you?
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless. Have a beautiful day. Try to move on here and try to get as many calls as I can. Barbara in Ohio, what's going on? Welcome to the bright side.
Hi. I have a granddaughter who has 2 fractures on her pelvis, and they're not healing.
Well, here's what how old is she, by the way?
About 20, 21.
Okay. Number one, as we always talk about, I mean, it's almost, I feel silly saying it again, but you got to focus on the digestive system first, because that's where absorption of these bone-building and tissue-building nutrients is going to come in from, the small intestine especially. If she's got any liver, or does she have any liver problems or bile problems or gallbladder problems or anything like that you know of?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Well, you want to ask her about those, because those need to be corrected. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She's in the military,
okay.
And as far as we know, the fractures were caused from her carrying so much weight during basic training.
Well, she's 20 years old. She should be healing. If she's not healing and she's 20, she's in a prime part of her life for building. 20 years old, the body should be building amazingly. If she's not recovering, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
I would suspect malabsorption of nutrients at the digestive tract level. So you're going to need to fix that. I'm not going to bore you with the details. You have to listen to the archives, and we got tons of archives about the digestive system. So focus on that, number one. Number two, building nutrients, all the building nutrients, especially protein. Please, folks, everybody out there, do not underestimate the importance of dietary protein. We talk about vitamins so much, and we talk about formulas so much that sometimes we forget about the basics. Protein is the basics. Protein is us. Our body is mostly composed of protein. Everything else is kind of like magical pixie dust, and the bulk of our body, especially the bone and the pelvis, obviously, is going to be protein. Whey protein is by far the most important building protein. Eggs are a close second. Eggs and whey protein are the most important building proteins. And if anybody who militant vegetarian or militant vegan tells you differently, they don't know what the heck they're talking about. Because whey protein and egg protein are far more than protein. Even though they're wonderful building protein, they also contain cofactors, peptides, and growth factors that help support the amino acids in the protein. No other food has them. I'm sorry to say this, vegans, no other food has the growth and anabolic properties of egg and whey. And anybody who tells you differently does not understand chemistry because of these additional growth factors. So whey protein, get on the One World Whey. Stephen Ewer, the guy who owns the company, is a really cool, in integrity, beautiful human being, and I recommend his product highly. And then make sure she's eating enough eggs. Vitamin C is extremely important for bone building. Again, that's one of those that goes under the radar because it just seems to be everywhere, but still we do have vitamin C deficiencies in terms of rebuilding connective tissue and bone. Bone is connective tissue. Vitamin C is very important, so make sure she's on vitamin C. Use bone soup as well. Hyaluronic acid supplements can be helpful. The glucogel caps can be helpful. And by the way, everybody out there, this gal who's dealing with a pelvis that isn't healing, if you have any kind of accelerated aging condition, you're in the same boat. So what we're trying to do here with your granddaughter here, Barbara, is stimulate anabolism, stimulate building. We want her to be a bodybuilder. So hyaluronic acid, the glucogel caps, bone soup, silica. Look for liquid silica gel. ABKIT, ABKIT, makes a great silica product. The digestive enzymes can help reduce inflammation. They can help speed healing, and they can also help her access nutrients out of her food. That's the ultimate enzymes for longevity. I think I said the glucogel caps. Those can be very helpful for rebuilding tissue as well. And don't forget about magnesium and zinc. Those are very, very important for anabolism, for building. And then last but most certainly not least, 20,000 international units of vitamin A a day. And you can even take more, but at least 20,000 international units. And have her take her vitamin A with fatty foods and with meals. And see if you can find out if she has any malabsorption or digestive discomfort, gas, bloating, and all of that needs to be addressed because that will slow down the healing process. All right, Barbara?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, God bless. Good luck with everything. All right, Arthur in Maryland, welcome to the bright side. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Ben. I've got a problem called muscle wasting going on in my left hand.
Okay. Here's what you need to do. Is that anything else going on?
Well, I've heard you talk about problems like gas. And
Big problem.
Big problem.
Yeah. The muscles are where toxins get deposited. When our digestive system is messed up or we're eating lousy food, toxins start to build up in the blood. This is called sepsis, S-E-P-S-I-S, sepsis. Sepsis means dirty blood. If you go to a doctor, they'll tell you, oh, sepsis is a life-threatening condition, and you only get if you have sepsis, you got to go to the hospital, and it's really serious. No. There's something called subclinical sepsis. That means sepsis where you just have dirty blood and it's not bad enough to kill you, but it's bad enough to cause toxicity in the body. Now, when the blood gets toxic, what ends up happening is some of those wastes and toxins and poisons get dumped off into the softer tissues of the body and stashed away. Sort of when I was a little kid and I used to have to clean up my room, I'd shove everything under the bed. You know, a lot of kids do that. A lot of adults do that. Well, the human body does it as well. It shoves everything under the bed, except instead of toxins under the bed, it shoves the toxins in the muscle and in the softer tissue, and this is where muscle wasting comes from, inflammatory toxicity in the muscle. So if you have gas and you have bloating and you have digestive discomfort, chances are you are dealing with a dirty blood condition. So what you need to do is you need to focus on the digestive system first and foremost. There's a health condition called rhabdomyolysis, which is basically the same thing, and it's a side effect of statin drugs, but it's the same idea. Toxicity and inflammation in the muscle, keeping the muscle from regenerating. So, number one, focus on the digestive system, all the stuff we just talked about, the bone soup and the digestive enzymes and the lecithin and the apple cider vinegar and the probiotics and the fermented foods. Absolute must-have. The muscles are very, very receptive to vitamin E and coenzyme Q10 as well. Both of those are very important for all muscle health issues. 400 international units of vitamin E a day. Look for mixed tocopherols. And then coenzyme Q10. Look for the oil-soluble, fatty version of coenzyme Q10. There's two types. You got the powdered coenzyme Q10, and then you have the oil coenzyme Q10. I like the oil better. And you want about 100 or 200 milligrams of coenzyme Q10 a day. If you can use the ubiquinol form, it's a little bit more premium. But both of them, both the ubiquinone form and the ubiquinol form, are going to be helpful for you. Make sure you're on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. That'll give you a nice basic loading dose of all of your fundamental nutrients. Vitamin A, 20,000 international units a day, very important for helping build tissue and restoring muscle strength. You might want to try working out a little bit, even if it's nothing too intense because you don't want to increase the inflammation, but just a little bit to help stimulate the growth of muscle tissue. One of those little hand grips, if you've ever seen those hand grip things, that might help you with your hands, but nothing too intense because you don't want to increase the inflammation. Vitamin C is the primal panacea. It's used for absolutely everything. And don't forget about essential fatty acids. Get yourself on the omega-3 fats. Last but not least, the ultimate enzymes taken on an empty stomach may help you with any inflammatory pain that you have in the muscle. I hope that helps you, Arthur. That's all the time we have for today. I apologize if we left you on hold. Give us a call back tomorrow. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, and check out brightsideben.com and join the Brightside Ben team, folks. Give the Brightside Ben phone team a call, 866-735-2470. That's all the time we have for today. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
To thank you for being a loyal listener, we have a limited time freebie offer for you. Claim your free heirloom tomato seeds, just pay shipping, right now at 123freeseeds.com. These aren't ordinary seeds. These are heirloom, non-genetically modified super seeds that are open pollinated and can be grown, harvested, and replanted endlessly. These survival seeds are actually more valuable than gold in a crisis. Go to 123freeseeds.com and you can get an airtight storage packet of 150 super seeds free while supplies last to say thank you for being a loyal listener. First come, first served. Just cover shipping. Go to 123freeseeds.com now to see if your free heirloom seeds are still available. That's 123freeseeds.com.
American gardeners and fellow patriots, make the right choice with your money, time, and your family food supply. Choose 100% pure heirloom seeds in the Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com. Why spend more? The Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com is only $37.95 and includes 20 varieties of pure, hardy, easy-to-grow heirloom seeds. Yes, only $37.95. That's 70% less than our competitors. You could buy 3 Survival Seed Vaults for less than one of theirs. The Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com includes detailed planting and seed-saving instructions and ships same day. Plus, all orders over $49 ship free. MyPatriotSupply.com is American-owned by patriots like you, passionate about freedom and preparedness. Call now, 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Or discover more emergency preparedness items when you order at MyPatriotSupply.com. Choose the original. Choose the Survival Seed Vault at MyPatriotSupply.com.